House, the Senate, and the governor's plan all have a component that raises revenue. The governor's plan, as you mentioned, raises revenue mainly through $1 billion in borrowing. Explain that borrowing proposal and what that means.
What the governor has done in his proposal is he's raising about $1.8 billion in new revenue. $600 million is coming out of what's called the Healthcare Access Fund. This is money that was set aside to help pay for medical expenses for people, generally people that are working but not making enough money to afford health care. And so that money is used for that. When I've talked to the hospital administrator in Mora, 20% of their budget is already going to cover that group of people. Now all of a sudden we're going to increase that by a huge amount, and you know, there's no free lunch. Somebody's going to have to pay that eventually. Yeah. The other thing the governor is doing is he's selling approximately $1 billion of bonds to make the bond payments that are due this year. You can think about it as maxing out your Visa card to make a MasterCard payment. That's exactly what he's doing, and that's the thing that I really have a hard time with. I can't live with that. The other thing that he's doing on top of that isn't even included in his $1.8 billion in new revenue is, according to his own Budget and Accounting Department, if his plan goes through, it would increase property taxes by $600 million across the state. So he really is raising about $2.4 billion in new revenue from 3 different sources, and you know, I don't like any of them, but the one that I absolutely cannot live with is maxing the Visa to make the MasterCard payment.